Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel and today I'm bringing you another general reading. We're just going to tap into the energy and see what we get, and I do hope that everyone is doing well. Alright, let's get started. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, nice. Knight of Wands, definitely some passion happening here, some collaboration. Wow. And it's so interesting that Knight of Wands going to the Magician. They look kind of similar here. So somebody's energy is ascending here. I feel like there's also a lot of collaboration with someone's like spirit team as well. Yeah, after a harsh like ending here. Emperor, whoa. I feel like you're working very closely with the divine. You're working very closely with God. And I feel like once again, this is kind of creating an energetic shift here. Now, I don't know if you're just becoming more attractive or if there's something about your power here. Wow, Eight of Wands. You're becoming very powerful. I feel like this is also creating like a lot of abundance or prosperity around you. There could even just be talk about this. Wow, the Lovers. Wow, Hangman in reverse. So if this is resonating with you and you really feel like you're working with God and the divine at this time, I feel like a lot of blockages are going to be removed. I feel like blockages are moving out of the way. And like even looking at this Eight of Wands, I love this card as well too, because it's sort of like the wands coming out of an underwater volcano, which is fascinating as well too. So there's something about you feeling very blocked in the recent past, but I feel like that's moving out of the way here. There's something about sort of an explosion here of energy, especially if you've been manifesting for a certain amount of time. You felt kind of blocked in some ways. I do see movement here, so I see that things have been moving for you, but maybe not as quickly as you were hoping for. There's something about some sort of blockage being removed. Also as well too, I opened up my Bible today. I'll tell you guys a really quick story. I opened up my Bible today, and a lot of times I like to just kind of open up my Bible to like a random passage essentially, but it never really turns out to be random. It always kind of gives me exactly what I needed. I'll go ahead and post that in the community as well. But this is very much the energy that I've been getting, is that God is removing some serious blockages, whether it's love, communication, collaboration, manifestations for a lot of you. Your energy is coming through very decisively here. It's giving me the energy too of like, if there's people around you, I feel like a lot of people are either talking about or as they're witnessing you feeling like you're a master manifester. So do you have any of those people where you kind of see them? They could be people you know or people you look up to where you're like, this person has really accomplished a lot in their life. I feel like that's kind of the energy that's around you at this time. Yeah. Wow, the Judgment. Powerful energy. And I do feel like you're very attractive at this time. I feel like a lot of people could be gravitating towards you from the past especially. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're so blessed. Yeah. A lot of passion, a lot of excitement. Wow. Emperor to the Empress. We have a match here. A divine match. At least in terms of physical reality, the Emperor and the Empress are the most ascended. I always say just in terms of general ascension, it's the Hierophant and the High Priestess. But there's something about you really putting a lot of time and effort into things, manifesting things specifically, especially in your physical reality. Queen of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Moon. Something too about people sending like blockage energy to you or sort of hoping for blockages for you, which is strange because your energy is coming through as a Queen of Cups, someone very loving, someone very kind. Oh, I just got an interesting download. If you're someone who's very loving and kind, I don't know why, but there's quite a few people who envy this, but they feel like the only reason you're loving and kind is because, I mean, there's a lot of people who've been burned in life. I feel like you have as well. I think everyone has. But for whatever reason, these are people who feel like their joy or their hope or their optimism has been stolen from them. For some of you, I feel like you've gone through similar things, if not worse things, but for some reason people feel like, oh, well, you must not have suffered, or you must not have gone through challenges because you seem so lighthearted and happy or passionate or optimistic, even just optimistic. There's something about you having optimism and hope for the future despite everything. Yeah. A lot of people trying to, wow, yes. A lot of people trying to manifest blockages for you. Oh, God bless you. Wow. Okay. There's really something here. This is very much like an energy reading here. I'm loving the energy. I feel like you've really overcome a lot. I don't even feel like you share what you've overcome. You're going to be so blessed because of your suffering, despite your suffering. I'm going to be honest, for some of you, you've ascended so much that you understand. You understand that it sort of takes a certain amount of suffering for a huge amount of blessings here. Not to say you should ever martyr yourself, but everyone suffers in life. Some of the best people have suffered. I mean, I like to always say, look what they did to Jesus. And he was perfect. He was immaculate. But there's something about you transcending and also understanding too that experiencing pain creates more capacity for love, more capacity for gratitude. There's something about you understanding because you've suffered, you truly feel joy, you truly feel gratitude. When things are good, it feels great. And you can see that as well too with people who maybe haven't suffered as much or as much as you have. They really struggle with actually feeling happiness, with actually feeling gratitude. There's a numbness to that. I hope that makes sense. But I feel like you're entering a period where a lot of the suffering that you've experienced will be just your testimony and not your current reality. It'll be something you say, yes, I experienced that in the past, and I'm so grateful that that's not my reality anymore. You're like entering a new era, a new phase. And like for some of you as well too, especially if you have like past lives or experienced kind of karma that you've had to process in this lifetime, this is going to be multiple lifetimes of ease, of abundance, of love. And there's something about you manifesting not only just a different reality for yourself, but a different reality for the world around you. Wow, the Justice. Wow, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands. And I think that's why. There's something, okay, wow. There's something about you manifesting, once again, with this Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands, you're very determined when it comes to manifesting a positive reality for yourself and a positive reality for the world in general. It's kind of, especially with this 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, there's something about, when we talk about Jesus, he was manifesting enlightenment. He was manifesting goodness and gratitude and kindness in a world where that's not necessarily the norm. And especially too when you look at the world that he lived in, even versus the world that we live in. You know, our world is very imperfect, but back then, you know, if you're a student of history, you know how painful and difficult life was back then. I feel like a lot of you even understand how good you have it now versus like past lives or in the past, especially once again if you have past lives. There's something about, okay, so this is getting very esoteric, but especially too if you kind of have these past life memories, or even if you don't fully have a grasp on those memories yet, but they still kind of live, you know, in your subconscious, in your soul. I feel like that is even a big source of gratitude for a lot of you. Like a lot of you, at least like your soul's memory remembers how hard life was back then. And so for a lot of you, even just having a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on the table, friends, family, freedoms, liberties, that there's something about you in this lifetime having so much gratitude and sort of a wonder about you. And I feel like that's also a source of it as well too. If you're close with God, if you're close with the divine, that's always going to be an infinite source of joy as well too, the joy of the Lord. With this 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, I think you really are sort of opposed to a lot of negative energies, even like in your core, in terms of energies of being cruel, energies of being pessimistic, energies of wanting to harm others. There's something about you that is very opposite to that. And so I think that's why maybe if some of you feel like negative energies, come after you or try to bring conflict to you. There's something about you being able to transmute negative energies. The devil knows that you're going to change things. The devil knows that you're going to be a positive influence on the world. And so if you're wondering, why have I been through what I've been through? You're a threat, but that's a great thing. That's what you want to be doing. I think that's why you're going to be getting this reward. And I feel like I'm really, really speaking to the people who are not only just hoping for good things for themselves, but good things for the world. To see the ending of cruelty and suffering. To bring in a new era of positivity, of love. What's beautiful about this energy too is no one is perfect. And I think that you're fully understanding that all you can do is strive to be your best. And leave the rest to God. We all make mistakes. But I feel like at the heart of your being, at your core, you're about love. You're about positivity. You're about kindness. There's something about you erring on the side of optimism even when others struggle with that, because you know that you're manifesting. You're also planting seeds of trees that you may never sit under. However, for a lot of you, you will. There's something about you understanding with this Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Wow, this is interesting. There's something about you understanding. So the Ten of Swords, look at this. What does this person look like? They look like they've passed. They're done. They're dead. Ace of Cups, brand new beginning. There's something about you understanding about the rebirth of your soul, about the rebirth of your future. So for some of you, you also understand that if you're creating a positive world or manifesting that in this lifetime and the next lifetime, God is going to set you up. God is going to make sure that you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor here. But you're not just doing it for that. You're doing it for everyone around you. You're doing it for people who haven't even been born yet. There's something about you manifesting a better world and also getting to enjoy the fruits of that. Being able to enjoy a better reality. So no matter what, have faith. Continue to err on the side of optimism. Don't be afraid when people bring conflict to you. Look at the kind of people who bring conflict to you. They're typically not the best people. And so if people who are not nice people are going against you, that's a very good sign. And just know that God will always take care of you and He will reward you for this work that you do. The Moon. There's something about the mysteries of life that I think really fascinates you. And I think that there's, a lot of darkness and confusion and things that you don't understand. And that's okay. Just let God guide you. Simple as. Let love guide you. And have a lot of optimism and know that you will be repaid for what you've been through. And this is to sharpen you and prepare you for the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. And we'll end it there. Happiness, joy, and a better world in perpetuity. We'll get there. Wonderful. Wow. That's what I have for you. Oh, what a beautiful message. I'm so excited for today's messages. I really hope this resonated for you. Feel free to check out any of my other videos or book a personal reading with me if you would like to see some more. Awesome. Thank you so, so, so much. And until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.